Liverpool have just pulled off the smartest transfer move of the summer, signing a world-class striker at a shockingly bargain price. This deal has stunned the football world and could completely reshape Liverpool's attack for the new season. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. Behind the scenes, there are major, unfolding Liverpool stories that go far beyond this signing, especially in the wake of Diogo Jota's heartbreaking loss. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Let's dive in.
Liverpool are on the verge of securing the signing of England international Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace, with final negotiations and paperwork currently being completed. The transfer, which is expected to be worth around £45 to £47 million, comes just days after Liverpool agreed to sell promising young centre-back Jarell Quansah to Bundesliga side Bayer Leverkusen, a move that surprised many fans and signalled the club's intent to bring in a more experienced and Premier League proven replacement. Guéhi, 24, has established himself as one of the most reliable and composed central defenders in English football over the past 2 seasons. His performances for Crystal Palace, combined with his growing role in the England national team, have caught the attention of several top clubs. However, Liverpool have moved quickly and decisively to make him one of their marquee summer signings. Sources close to the deal indicate that personal terms between Guéhi and Liverpool have already been agreed, with the player reportedly eager to make the step up to Champions League level football and challenge for major trophies. Liverpool manager Arne Slot is said to be a strong admirer of Guéhi's intelligence, ball-playing ability, and calmness under pressure, all attributes that align perfectly with the club's evolving defensive system. With Quansah heading to Leverkusen in a permanent move, Liverpool's priority became finding a central defender who could offer immediate impact and long-term value. Guéhi fits that profile perfectly and is expected to slot in alongside Virgil van Dijk or Ibrahima Konate in the heart of the Reds' backline. The deal is now in its final stages, with Liverpool working on completing the remaining administrative formalities before the transfer can be officially announced. A medical is expected to take place in the coming days, and if all goes according to plan, Guéhi could be unveiled as a Liverpool player before the team begins its pre-season tour. The signing of Guéhi not only strengthens Liverpool's defensive depth but also signals a shift in their recruitment strategy, targeting Premier League proven players entering their peak years. As the Reds prepare for a new era, this move is being seen as a significant step toward re-establishing the club as a dominant force in both domestic and European competitions. A major summer transfer twist is unfolding as Liverpool striker Darwin Núñez is now set to leave Anfield and join Napoli in what could be one of the most talked-about moves of the window. The Uruguayan international has been identified as the direct replacement for Victor Osimhen, who is widely expected to leave Napoli after months of speculation surrounding his future. According to sources close to the negotiation, an agreement between Liverpool and Napoli has been reached, and all that remains is the final paperwork and formalities before the deal is made official. An announcement is expected in the coming days. Núñez, 25, joined Liverpool in the summer of 2022 in a high-profile transfer from Benfica. While he arrived with enormous expectations and showed flashes of brilliance, including pace, power, and an eye for goal, his time at Anfield has been mixed. Despite contributing important goals and moments, Núñez struggled for consistency and often found himself rotated under Jurgen Klopp, competing for minutes with the likes of Mohamed Salah, Diogo Jota, Cody Gakpo, and Luis Diaz. With the arrival of new management at Liverpool and tactical changes on the horizon, it became increasingly clear that Núñez might not have a central role in the club's long-term vision. Napoli, on the other hand, have been preparing for Osimhen's departure for several months, knowing the Nigerian striker was likely to move on after becoming one of Europe's most sought-after forwards. In Núñez, Napoli believe they have found a ready-made successor, a physical, explosive forward with Champions League experience and the hunger to prove himself at the top level. The club sees him as the ideal profile to lead their attack in the 2025-26 season and beyond. Personal terms between Núñez and Napoli are said to be fully agreed, with the striker reportedly excited by the opportunity to take on a starring role in Serie A and help Napoli return to title contention. The deal is expected to be a permanent transfer, with a fee in the region of €70 to €75 million being discussed, though performance-related bonuses and add-ons may also be included. The medical is either completed or scheduled within the next 48 hours, and Napoli are already preparing media and promotional material for a high-profile unveiling. Once the final documents are signed and approved, the official announcement will be made by both clubs. This transfer represents a fresh start for Nunez and a strategic gamble for Napoli, one that could pay off massively if the Uruguayan striker can rediscover his Benfica form and thrive in a system built around him. For Liverpool, it's a move that brings in significant funds and allows the club to pivot toward a different attacking setup under its new leadership. Liverpool have officially opened talks with Napoli over the potential signing of star striker Victor Osimhen, as the club navigates a sudden and heartbreaking crisis in their attacking department. The Reds are urgently looking to reinforce their forward line following two major setbacks: the shocking and tragic passing of Diogo Jota, which has left the football world in mourning, and the imminent departure of Darwin Nunez, who is set to join Napoli in a separate deal. These developments have left Liverpool without two of their most trusted attacking weapons just weeks before the new season kicks off. Victor Osimhen, one of Europe's most feared and consistent goal scorers, has now emerged as Liverpool's top target. The Nigerian international, known for his physicality, work rate, and clinical finishing, has long been on the radar of elite clubs across Europe. Liverpool's interest in the striker has intensified significantly in recent days, with sources confirming that direct conversations have begun between the Merseyside club and Napoli's hierarchy. The move would not only be a major statement of intent on the pitch but also a symbolic gesture, a rallying cry during one of the most emotionally challenging periods in recent Liverpool history. The club, its players, and supporters are still reeling from the devastating news of Jota's passing, a beloved teammate, friend, and fan favorite. His sudden loss has left an irreplaceable void not just in the squad but in the hearts of everyone connected to Liverpool Football Club. With Nunez transferred to Napoli nearing completion and Jota gone under tragic circumstances, Liverpool now face an urgent need to reshape their attacking strategy. Osimhen is viewed as a player who can lead the line with authority, energy, and emotional strength, qualities that match the club's character and values. He would also bring invaluable experience from Serie A and the Champions League, making him a natural fit for the demands of English football. Negotiations are still in the early stages, and Napoli are expected to demand a fee well in excess of €70 million. However, Liverpool are exploring a number of creative financial solutions, including structured payments and performance-based bonuses, to make the deal work. The club's top executives are determined to act swiftly, knowing that time is critical and fans are looking for hope and direction after such a difficult stretch. Liverpool have made a bold and decisive move in the summer transfer market, submitting a massive €120 million bid for Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak. The Swedish international has remained at the top of Liverpool's shortlist as the club looks to reshape its forward line following the departure of Darwin Nunez and the tragic loss of Diogo Jota. According to multiple sources close to the negotiations, Liverpool's offer is not only serious but structured in a way that Newcastle may find difficult to turn down, especially amid their own financial pressures related to profit and sustainability rules, PSR. Isak, 24, has long been admired by Liverpool's recruitment team for his technical quality, intelligence in movement, and lethal finishing ability. After a stellar campaign at St James Park, where he scored 21 Premier League goals and played a pivotal role in Newcastle's attacking setup, Isak has emerged as one of the most complete strikers in Europe. His profile perfectly fits Liverpool's system, and the club sees him as a marquee replacement who could lead the line for years to come. What makes this potential deal even more likely is the player's own desire to make the move. Isak is said to be very keen on joining Liverpool, with sources confirming that he has privately expressed his openness and even excitement about a transfer to Anfield. The opportunity to play Champions League football consistently, challenge for major trophies, and work under the club's new coaching project has reportedly made a strong impression on the striker. Newcastle have not yet formally accepted the bid, but the €120 million offer represents a significant figure that could test their resolve. With Isak already showing interest in the move and Liverpool pushing to wrap up the deal quickly, negotiations are expected to accelerate over the coming days. Liverpool are prepared to offer a competitive long-term contract and view Isak as the perfect focal point for their new-look attack. If completed, the signing would mark one of the biggest deals in Liverpool's recent history and send a clear message to the rest of Europe: the Reds are reloading with ambition and intent. An official response from Newcastle is expected soon as the football world watches closely.